What's up, guys? And good morning, or bad morning. I guess you could say it's a bad morning because we just paid a lot of money to get this man lift up here. I drove it for an hour yesterday on these roads, and our driveway's too muddy right here to even make it up. So we're not gonna be able to use the man lift, which means we're gonna have some treacherous work to do today. But I've got some ideas. I think we're gonna be able to get it done. And honestly, we don't really have a choice. So we've got to get this stuff done. We've got 2 more days until it starts snowing, and it's gonna snow for 3 days. Any of these storms could be the last storm that doesn't melt until spring. So we're gonna get to work. We're gonna start busting this out. Hopefully we can make quick work of it today.
Well, unfortunately, this is not the morning we were hoping for. Like Trent said, we're kind of under the gun in terms of timing for the next snowstorm, so we need to get siding up. And the man lift isn't going to work at all, which is going to make it very difficult to access the upper gable ends of the roof. Hopefully they can figure something else out that isn't super treacherous or lethal, because it is going to be more dangerous now without the man lift, but they're not going to not do it, you know? So we'll see what happens, and hopefully they stay nice and safe. How confident are you?
I've got an idea.
Is it safe?
No.
Cutest planter box I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's your mantle.
Yeah, exactly.
Underneath the TV. Put a DVD player on it. It's not pretty, and hopefully it works. Basically, we're just gonna carry this up.
Okay.
And screw it to about 6 or 7 burring strips that are mounted to studs through the wall with those big screws.
Okay.
And hopefully that's strong enough that I can stand on it and hold the fascia and the soffit on.
Really?
While we mount them. And then once we get to where we're putting the siding on it, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. Would have been really nice if everything froze last night, but nothing froze. It was just soup this morning. If the driveway was frozen, we would have had a chance of making it up, but there's a lot of water that sits over here, and it kind of like filters through the driveway right there. So that part of the driveway is just soft, and this part of the driveway is just road base. There's no gravel, so when it's like wet and muddy like this, just nothing makes it up right there.
Yeah. How's it feel?
Feels really solid. You like shock load it, doesn't move. Alright, let's call it a day.
Yeah, seriously, please.
And it's like slanted.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, this is a great solution so that we can get the soffit pieces attached and then get the fascia pieces put on. But once those are on, we'll put like the trim on the corners and start building the lap siding. Once the lap siding gets like to where my feet are,
Yeah.
I can't reach from the roof.
Yeah.
So we're literally like gonna have to,
Put a ladder on the roof.
which is not gonna work.
Okay.
It's like the roof is so slick.
Otherwise, I'll stand on the roof and you stand on my shoulders.
Yeah, right. Dude, you can barely even stand on the roof by yourself. It's like so slick.
Yeah, but I have myself and a baby, so we're weighted.
Ah, the old sandbag.
Exactly.
This is a team effort.
It is. This is a family affair.
Ginger Snap's help on this one.
They're making it work. The siding is happening. They're putting trim on the sides of the house above the sunroom right now, and so far so good. They figured out a system that might not be super conventional or super safe, but it's pretty safe. And it's actually working, which is the most important thing. I'm trying to be morally supportive, but it's also very stressful and very scary to watch them up there. So I'm also hiding a little bit, but it's going pretty quickly, which is nice.
I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before.
Hello.
You building stairs out here? That's what it sounds like.
Just trying to cut the angle on the siding to match the roof.
There's wasps everywhere.
I know, they've come alive, and we've boxed in at least 1 or 2 of their hives up here, so.
You didn't knock them down?
I don't know.
Trent.
Well, we knocked one down yesterday and Brandon about swallowed it.
Well, you shouldn't box them in, you should knock them down.
Well, hopefully we box them in and caulk it up and they just die in there.
Great.
They'll come back in the spring.
Yeah, somehow I just never learned.
You're getting into the difficult parts.
Yeah, this last piece that we're about to put up is the last piece that I can put up without standing on top of something. So we're gonna get one of the ladders leaning against the building.
Okay.
And then hook a like a strap to the bottom of the ladder and then hook it around each corner so that it can't slide down.
Really?
We don't know if that's gonna work, but we think it's gonna work.
Okay.
I'm ready to be done with this.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't know what's worse, being up here on the slippery roof all day or like being on the top of a 25-foot ladder on the other side. Behind the house will actually be easier if there's snow.
A little cushion?
Because there won't be any mud.
Yeah, it's true.
Because until spring, it's gonna be like a swamp back here unless it's frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Tis what it is.
I'm sitting here quite comfortably in my little chair in the shade. But this is a very stressful thing for me to have to observe and witness. And not only was this morning difficult because the roof is really slippery and they're just kind of crawling around on the roof without being tied off to anything, but now, like Trent said, they're going to strap the ladder in place and use that to reach the top peaks where the siding needs to go. Super unconventional, super resourceful. Let's keep it in a positive light. He's being really creative, ingenuitive, resourceful, and hopefully safe.
Ingenuitive?
Is that a word? A lot of ingenuity.
There you go. There's always good that going on.
Yeah. All right, we do not recommend this at home.
Yeah, I feel like I really shouldn't have to say don't try this kind of thing at home. Circumstances like this, there usually is a disclaimer. Should be mentioned.
This is not a how-to video.
Is to stop the bottom of the ladder from sliding out.
Yeah.
So
you've woven it through just the bottom rung. You're gonna ratchet it in place. I don't know about you guys, but especially this time of year when it starts to get cooler weather and Trent puts on a black beanie and has just a little bit of a beard, he reminds me so much of either Harry or Marv or both from Home Alone. Just especially when he's on the roof of the house, like hanging off of ropes and looks like he's about to break in and steal somebody's Christmas gifts.
It's this beanie.
It is the beanie. It's cute.
As the rest we fall until it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around. When you're all messed up, it's a great relief to be understood. It's a shame still waters run deep.
Oh, jeez, that's scary.
I feel like we've done much sketchier things.
You do? This seems pretty high on the list. I can see the ladder moving.
Moving and falling are two different things.
I do not like this.
I'm done looking over my shoulder.
so crazy here. The weather is insane. It was snowing and freezing a couple days ago, and I know it's going to snow again in a few days, but today it's warm and sunny. All the bugs are out, the butterflies are out. Everybody's like, oh, it's springtime again. The dogs are just constantly gone on an adventure, which is also super annoying, but they're just like out having a great time because the weather is gorgeous. There's nobody around, so they're okay. But it's very it's transitional. We're in second fall right now. We've had first winter, we've gone back to second fall, or maybe this is third spring. I don't even know. But I know that we need to savor it because in a couple days it is going to snow again. And who knows if that one will be the one that sticks for the rest of the season.
Somewhere in the great unknown, when I return from the afterglow, will you carry me?
All right, the first full piece, a little scary, nice and slow.
All right, well, this is pretty much the last piece that can go up here. It's really sketchy. All right, we got the last piece of siding up there at the top. Now, I basically just need to lay a bead of sealant along the soffit where it meets the siding on both sides. And at least this part of the house is totally done.
Nice!
Long day.
Long day. Successful day. Woo! You guys crushed it!
We always
so good. You always crush it. It's true.
You know, this morning I thought when we couldn't get the man lift up here, I was like, we're not gonna be able to do this.
Yeah.
It's just not possible. But we figured it out. We persevered. We did some really sketchy stuff. Nobody was injured. We got all of the soffit, the fascia, and the siding done above the sunroom, which has been the most treacherous and like sketchy part. Over here is literally, you know, like 2.5 times as high off the ground, considering you're on the roof. But you can be on a ladder that's like planted in the mud. Mm-hmm. And we have 2 ladders that can go really tall. So like we can each be on one end of a board. I was like by myself holding a 12-foot board with the gun balancing on the ladder with a strap holding the ladder straight, and it's like shifting every time I step, trying to get it up there and like mount those boards. It was intense.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to do that again.
Basically, we just have to do the front of the house, which will be easy because we have the deck and it's nice and, you know, solid and flat. And then the back of the house, which I don't even care what it looks like because no one's ever going to see it. So that's going to be the last part we do. And if we have to use scraps to piece it together and bubble gum and whatever else, we'll just do that.
And tomorrow's Friday.
Hey. And we've got another big delivery coming tomorrow.
Yeah. For right now, though, we do have to drive. Trent has to drive the man lift all the way back down the mountain before that company closes this afternoon in order for us not to get charged for another day of having it parked up here. So we are going for a ride.
I'm going for a ride.
Yeah, enjoy that.
You're gonna come pick me up.
Okay. We'll spare you.
We'll spare you the boredom of riding around in a machine that goes beep,
yeah,
beep, beep the entire time you're driving it. Yeah, it's very painful, but I have to do that. And I guess we're probably just gonna see you guys in the morning. What's up, guys, and welcome back. Today we are getting an extra early start on things today, and I'm starting off my day with AG1 from Athletic Greens. And Athletic Greens is the sponsor of today's video.
Athletic Greens incorporates 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced superfoods in one convenient daily serving. This special blend of ingredients helps cover your body's nutritional needs and supports gut health, immunity, energy, recovery, focus, and aging. AG1 is the quickest, easiest, and tastiest healthy habit to fill the nutritional gaps in our diet. AG1 is available in the US, Canada, UK, and Europe.
So let me just start off by saying, for those of you guys that haven't tried Athletic Greens, It's amazing. It is the best tasting green drink I've ever put in my mouth, and I've tried a lot of different green drinks. So if you guys want to check them out, you can click the link in our description, or you can go to athleticgreens.com/Trent and Allie. And you guys actually get 5 of these travel packs free with your first purchase, and the immunity bundle, which is a 1-year supply of vitamin D. So go ahead and check out Athletic Greens, and I wanted to say thanks again to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna finish my AG1, and we're gonna get to work. Well, it is a beautiful morning today. It's already like almost 50 degrees and it's just nice and bright and early, which means it's gonna be hot today. It's supposed to be like almost 70 degrees. We've got to get as much of this siding done as possible because basically tomorrow it's gonna start raining and or snowing, and it's gonna snow for what the forecast says is like 3 to 4 days. Which up here, you never really know when it's like the last snowstorm before like real winter, and this could definitely be it. So we've got to get as much of the siding done as possible. What I'm really going to focus on today is getting at least the lower section or all of the siding that is like touching or on the deck installed today. We're going to try and do as much as we can on the front of the house. And that way, when it snows and it's not muddy, the ground is frozen and there's snow on the ground, we can still do the back and the side of the house, because right now it's gonna be so sloppy over there. And as it gets hotter today, it's only gonna get muddier. So hopefully by the end of the video today, the front of the house will be transformed.
The other exciting thing that we're waiting on today is a very huge delivery of our bed frame, our mattress. Is that it? I think that's it.
Yeah,
but those
supposed
are
to be stools, but I don't think they're in stock yet.
Oh, maybe we'll have bar stools today. Either way, it's our last big delivery that we really need somebody else to deliver, that we can't fit in the truck ourselves, and possibly the last big thing that we need in order to sleep in the house. We'll see.
You ready to paint?
Let's do it.
All right.
Not just us at work today. There's a bunch of chainsaws from somewhere down the road. People are trying to get in as much as they can before the snow hits. I don't know where that's coming from or what they're doing, but I relate, I understand. I just finished painting up some trim that we didn't have the right color in, so we just painted it from being white to match the brown that's going on the sunroom. And now I think these guys are getting ready to start actually putting siding on the sunroom, which is a different color than the blue that we've put on the rest of the house. One of my favorite things about travel that I cannot wait to get back to is that it really forces you to minimize all of your stuff, because you can only carry so much with you. And that's what I loved about the van, is that it made us accountable to all the stuff we had with us all the time. Now that we've been stationary for about a year, we have accumulated so much. I'm so embarrassed. So today I am going to deep clean, or at least try to organize Terry, get some stuff out of here, because it's a disaster in here.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep.
Okay, so obviously Terry has a little bit of work to be done to her in order to make her clean again, but we're getting there. Small little bits of progress, one step at a time. At least it's looking super clean and nice in here. I've got the whole countertop cleaned. Well, That's our construction zone, so don't look at that. All the dishes are washed. Everything has been dusted and put away. We're not living in here yet, but I'm still trying to keep it clean and keep it nice because one day we'll be living in here. You guys are super busy making a mess out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking good. It's going up fast. How stale is that cookie?
Really stale.
Siding is going up nice and fast, but it is getting a little bit chillier and colder out, and tomorrow is supposed to be the first day that it starts to rain, maybe snow, and then I think it's going to continue for like 3 or 4, maybe more days after that. So Trent and Brandon took a little break and ran to go pick up our doors that are finally ready to be installed for our bathroom and pantry. And now that we have them here on site, we'll be able to at least work on them inside the house if the snow does hinder production on the siding for the next couple days. How do they look?
They look pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, they're just primed, so you got a lot of work to do.
That's exciting.
Yeah, how's things here?
Really good.
Gotta make some room in the sunroom for the doors.
Alrighty.
Doors.
Pretty pretty.
Now we just gotta paint them and install them.
We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some good news and we've got some bad news. The good news is we have beat the weather and winterized the entire property. If you look outside, I'll show you in 1 second, the entire deck is cleaned off, brushed, swept. We're ready for the storm, no matter how big it is. Hopefully it's not too big. The bad news is that our bed is not coming up today. And if they're gonna try to redeliver it again next week, who knows what the weather is gonna look like at that point and if they will be able to make it at all. Bummer.
The only thing I can really think to do is maybe try and go get it and like load it under the truck.
Yeah, right. I can't help you unload it.
Yeah, I know. Let me call Brandon and we'll see if he's wants to have an adventure tonight or maybe tomorrow. Either way, it's a pretty big bummer.
One of the perks of living up here is you are constantly problem solving and testing your resourcefulness. Today is just another one of those days. We are really sad that it was the wrong truck. It was a semi, not a box truck, and it's too big to make it up to our house. So even though the roads are clear and it's perfect weather and RC Willie has been up here before and it's noted on our account that they need a box truck, a smaller truck to make it up here, we're not upset. We're trying to figure out our next steps. Incredibly, Trent just got off the phone with Brandon, who said yes, he is free tonight and totally able to help us. He's an amazing employee and an amazing friend, so that'll be incredible. Now Trent is on the phone with RC Willie trying to figure out, is it possible to get that furniture tonight? They're saying it's no problem to pick it up tomorrow, but tomorrow it's going to be snowing and the roads will not be in any condition for any type of delivery, even self-delivery.
They pulled some strings.
Really? What did you say? Were you flirting?
No, it's just really nice. So I'm gonna finish the spaghetti. We're gonna head down.
All right, a little bit more work in our day for us, but hopefully that means tonight is gonna be the best sleep we've had in a very long time.
Shouldn't be doing that. Not engage the core. Beautiful.
This is lit.
But we got it!
We got it.
Oh man, I don't know how we're gonna unload it.
The easy part of the journey is done.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're heading home And Brandon did say he was gonna come back up and help. And we're gonna try and get the bed frame and the mattress up
Oh boy.
into our bedroom.
Wow, bedroom.
Bedroom.
Ah.
And it's going to be dark and muddy and fun.
Oh boy.
We'll see you there. So easy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sweating. Just him carrying this up the driveway.
You guys.
Bounced it on our heads.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You're crushing it.
It's ridiculous.
It's so hot in here. Hold on, buddy.
That's a vacuum.
Don't open that yet.
It's a vacuum, Connor. Isn't this your guys' Friday night dream come true?
Oh, yeah. Nothing else I'd rather eat.
You want to show me the bedroom? Give me a tour. Take me upstairs. Show me where's the new mattress. Oh boy.
I know the sign was given. It's in the way you move. And in the
Welcome to Trent Allie's. No service ever.
That was a little more than we bargained for, but RC Willie kind of messed it up today, and they weren't going to be able to deliver the bed until after the snowstorm, and we don't know if that means springtime
Yeah,
or if we were just
seriously.
gonna have to do this in the snow.
But-
I'd much rather do this when the dirt was like mildly dry and we got it up there. Mission accomplished.
And Sonny and the boys have been waiting to see the house and haven't been up here yet.
True.
So it was the perfect opportunity.
Win-win.
Have you been downstairs yet, Braxton? Do you want to see it? Braxton, let me see. Who are you?
Braxton.
Perfect.
Yes. Are you wearing your dad's hat?
Good answer.
It looks good on you. Brandon and Sonny and their boys just left, and it was so sweet of them to come up and help us, give them a little tour, hang out with the boys. Does it make you excited about what we have in store for our future?
I don't know. I just realized we got a lot going on. Children are gonna be intense.
Yes, I know. We thought Lika was a handful.
We're gonna have her and a baby.
I know.
Anyway, now I don't know whether I should build the bed or take a shower and then build the bed.
Well, I am gonna make you dinner, and then you can do whatever you want in whatever order you want. I'm just excited. We got the bed up here at all.
Unfortunately, the rest of this adventure is going to unfold behind the scenes, but we hope you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure. If you guys did, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.